Oh man, this is why we are, and we're gonna revisit Bathurst real quick because originally when I made the video for it, my plan was to do one lap in reverse, then one lap in forward, and then do a couple laps in either direction. And somehow my brain just said, "You don't need to do it in forward, just do everything in reverse." And well, it's kind of weird that everything's going in reverse. You know, looking at it, it's like I should do at least one lap in forward. So I figured I'll just make a quick additional video for this place where we go the correct way instead of the wrong way. So right here we have the Datsun 720 Race Edition, which should be more than enough for this place. You know, it has hills going either direction that are at times somewhat steep, but this thing should work fine. And somehow I managed to damage it already where it's pulling to the left. How did I manage to do that? I don't even remember crashing into anything. Did you see me crashing into anything? I didn't see me crash into anything. Alright, let's try this again. Let's put it in the manual with, no, well, we'll put automatic clutch, why not? Oh! There we go. Alright, and we're off. So we're going to do at least one lap, well, at least 2 laps going forward, and then maybe some more, I don't know. But yeah, it's just weird looking at the video now. It's like, I did forget to do the laps in forward. How did I manage to do that? I don't know. But yeah, so we're fixing that right now. And we're going to go way too fast and crash, probably. Let's just crash on purpose on this turn. Nah, let's not. Let's brake. I went into the dirt a little bit, I know, sorry. I was trying to scratch my ear. It was nicks in my ear, but I was trying to scratch it, so I wasn't exactly churning much at all. The truck was kind of just rolling around on its own. So we're going to try to go reasonably fast, but nothing, no crashing. That's the goal. I'm going to go as fast as I can feel comfortable where I probably won't crash or spin out. And yeah, like I said, it doesn't feel right, the video. It also don't feel right not having the right kind of race car, It's like you need the certain type of race car that I imagine with Bathurst, but well, there's no good mods that are that kind of car yet. Someday there will be. Someday you'll be able to take a monster truck and a NASCAR car right here and race them side by side, and you never know. Well, put it this way, actually you already can do the monster truck one. There's a couple of monster truck mods. The NASCAR one, there's one I've seen that's been on the forum for quite a while. It's a work in progress. Don't know if it's still a work in progress or if it's, been canceled or not, but last I saw it was still a work in progress. Let's just crash it. Let's just crash it hard right here. Because I want to. Go! I had the feeling that I needed to crash it. I don't know why. It's just, BeamNG is like telling me, crash the car, crash the car, crash the car, WhyBeAre. It even rhymes almost, see? Crash the car, WhyBeAre. Look at that, it actually does rhyme. It's not almost, it just does rhyme. So I gotta crash it. Everything's going good with my Datsun. Datsun, man. It's always funny in some video games when you can cut this corner. Like you just fly straight through it. I don't know what games exactly, but some games you just keep accelerating through here, and you can just fly through the dirt, and it's the fastest way to go through it, and you won't get penalized, or at least not significantly. I can't remember which games it does that for, and I'm slowing down a lot just because I'm trying to talk about that, so I don't want to just rush through it before it's too late. But you can just cut through the dirt right there, and it's the fastest way. It's funny. I knew this was the right way. Like, it's not that I didn't know, it's just I just blanked out about the fact that I was planning to do it both ways. I'm just thinking, we'll just keep going this way. We'll just keep going this way. And then before I knew it, I ended the video, I'm like, wait a minute. I knew something, I don't know, I can't say necessarily that I knew something was off, but when I was watching it afterwards, I'm like, yeah, I did forget that way. The whole time we were going this way, But now we're going the right way. And that's a lap, really. So, I'm thinking about going to the next car. And, yes, that spin out at the end was actually intentional. Trust me, it was. And so was this crash because, it's just one of those things where it's like, crash the car, WhyBeAre. And I'm like, okay. So let me actually install another car real quick and then we'll use that. Okay, so I went ahead and installed the Subaru Impreza 22B. This should be a pretty decent car. I don't think it's like a quite stock version of it because it has all the interior is like roll caged out and such, but it should be a pretty good car for this. Should be fast enough for just about whatever this course has. And we're gonna do this lap. We're gonna try to push it to be fast without crashes. Not like I said, you know, I don't like trying to drive at the top speed I can because usually that just means crash time. You know, because I'll be like just a little faster, nope, crash. So I'm gonna drive, you know, comfortably. Because I can do that without crashing. And this time we're actually not going to crash, though. You know, the other one I said we're not going to crash, and there was that inner voice in me just saying, "Crash the car, WhyBeAre. You know you want to." Let me move my mouse. It was just telling me, "Crash the car, WhyBeAre." And I'm not going to listen to that inner demons this time. I'm going to drive it like it should be driven. Shut up, inner demons. I don't want to crash it. We're going to keep it safe and pretty. Imagine if it was actually my own car. I wouldn't be taking no turns at 70 miles per hour. So I don't want to break my car. We need my other car, my car that I use for this. Car's too nice to be a car I would take the risks with, you know? Like, if I take the risk with this, I need a cheap car. Oh, it was just a scratch. That was just a small scratch. It's nothing. We're doing all right. Like I said, we're not breaking no records, but we're staying, you know, reasonably clean. That's all I wanted to do. It's a Subaru. It could. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Why'd the tire have to fall off? Tire, come back to me. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Oh my goodness, tire, where are you going? No, tire, no! I was doing good until I screwed that up. I was trying to just be all smooth with that part. You know, I kind of spun out like, oh, I don't need to slow down. And then my tire flew off, proving me wrong once again. See, I was just trying to be like, oh yeah, I can recover from that slide, even though I went through the dirt. And no, I couldn't. I could not recover through that. Nope. It's not going to happen. I wonder if there's any way in the game you could tell it to like what point. I can't think. I'm trying to think. Is there a way to tell the game what shift points you want, like when to downshift and when not to? I'm trying to think, but I don't know if you can. I wouldn't mind just having an automatic that shifts it like right at red line every time instead of and downshifts really aggressively, you know. And here I am thinking about my transmission instead of my driving, not paying attention to where I'm going. I mean, I realized, oh god, I should be braking just just as it was too late, you know? I was like, if I just realized it a second sooner, it would have been fine. But, nope. I'm braking way too hard on this car. It has way touchier brakes than the Datsun, man. Datsun, it's like you slam on the brakes. This one, it's like you don't have to. It has strong brakes where you just tap it a bit and you'll be good without locking the brakes up. So that's a lap with the Subaru. And yeah, like I said, I just wanted to do a couple of laps going the proper way, because doing them all wrong or doing them all reverse just feels weird. Looking at the video, it looks weird to watch. It's like you should at least have one lap where you go in the right direction. So thanks guys for telling me, for pointing out that there's a couple of people, actually quite a few people, pointing out the fact that I forgot to do it in the other direction as well. And yeah, so that will do it. And well, you know what we could do just for fun? Let's go do some crashing and then we'll end it. Crashing's always fun. Subaru, you're fine, right? Oh, come on, Subaru. No, Subaru, don't spin out. Okay, you're good. Go, Subaru, you're good. You're fine, you're good, you're good. Keep going, Subaru. That's nothing. Let's do a real fast crash. We're gonna go through this whole area at full throttle. No brakes, just gonna full throttle the whole way until we hit something. I don't care what we hit, but we're gonna hit something. There we go, now we're gonna hit something. Oh goodness, not the wall, that's not the something I'm looking for. Look at that, that's the power of a Subaru rally car, and then bang. Ooh. That actually held up really well for a 100+ mile/hour crash. That's impressive. I mean, you're super ultra dead just from the fact that you got into a collision at that high of a speed. You're dead pretty much into like a solid object. But still, that was surprisingly well held up. Good job, Subaru. You could do it again over here too. It's that long of a straightaway if you cut out the corner. Alright, so I feel happy now. I don't know. I think I'll have this as a separate video. I mean, you're seeing it, obviously. You know if it's a separate video or not. And then I'll just kind of have it in the description on the other video saying, hey, this is part 2 and this is part 1. I forgot to do it in one way, so I'm doing it now. And, yeah, until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.